Good evening. It's Tuesday. For those who don't know, I'm not really super. I can put the headphones on. I'm not a superstitious person. I'm not. Whatever. I don't believe anything. I'm so smart for doing so. Um, but I always have just really bad Tuesdays. Unlucky Tuesdays, as I call them. And today's been a fucking, like, triple whammy of one. Some shit I can't talk about, some shit I won't talk about, just work being work. And then I fell in the shower after I got home from work. It wasn't, like, that bad. I'm fine, but it kind of just, like, pissed me off because it was, like, one thing on top of another. So, it's been a couple days. So Halloween obviously was last time I streamed. Traffic cone. Ficus the traffic cone. I don't think I had a name for him when it was stream time. Hello, Milo. I'll just talk about that. So okay, sorry. Security breach is on right now, and there's like a big text thing that popped up, and I saw something that like fucking like highlighted itself, and I was like, I need to read that real quick. Did I read that right? But it's just end user license agreement, whatever. So Ficus, I'm gonna explain how I came up with that name because the names I come up with for everything, they basically happen by themselves. I don't force a name. Like Milo here, when I was originally looking at his breed, what kind of cat he was, I thought he was a Manx cat. He's not, but I was just like Manx, meh, mimi, ma, mimi, ma, ma, meh, and then Milo stuck. Milo stuck? The fuck am I? Milo stuck, and Milo's just been his name. Shocker. I got him almost 10 years ago now, December 7th, 2015. That's not when he was born, but that's when I got him. So I celebrate that as his little birthday versary, a little mix of both. Milo. He was ignoring me, and then the second I moved the mic over, he's like, "Oh yeah, Dad's trying to stream. Dad's gonna stream right now. It's been a couple days. Time for me to just get in there." Oh, I found the spot. I found the spot for him, I guess. So anyways, Ficus. So when I was out walking, walking around town, I was thinking about giving it a name, and I was gonna name it something like big and stupid. I originally was like Trafficus Conium, and then I was like, no, that's actually too fucking stupid. I actually really hate that name, but maybe I can save it. So I was like, Trafficus, Ficus, Ficus, and then I don't know, it just kind of stuck. So yeah, it's just sitting in my closet right now. I couldn't really like fold it up properly to get it back in like the little like costume bag that they have at like Spirit. It's got like the little like the little clicky things. I couldn't. He's too powerful. So he's just like flopped over in my closet right now. Eventually I'll deal with him, or I don't know. Milo liked to just like run through him like a big old like a cat tube. Some cats have like tubes or whatever. So who knows? Maybe Ficus just sits in there for a while, or I'll throw him out. Throw him to the cat. We'll see how that goes. But that's not what I was talking about. Point is, since Halloween, I knew the day after, the first, I knew I wouldn't stream then, so that's just, we can skip over that. Like I said, I don't plan on streaming every single day. I'll stream when I have, like, a good amount of time, and I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. So let's see here. The second, let me just look at my phone. Okay, today is Tuesday the 4th, so the third would be Monday. So Sunday the 2nd, I definitely had the time. I definitely had the time, but I was just like, no, you know what? I want to play some Silk Song, whatever. I'm doing the 100% the game in under 30 hours. I think I'm about like 17 hours in. I just started Act 3. I got the Silk Sore, and then that's like the last thing I did. And so yesterday I was going to, but just some not bad, honestly. Just I had some stuff happen last night that I had to take care of, far more important than this shit. And then I went for a nice little night walk. And yeah. So Oh yeah, just because like I said, it wasn't really like bad, but I definitely was not in like the good like headspace to just sit here and ramble and whatnot. It definitely would have been like the Sans stream, when it was Undertale Genocide, where I'm just like I'm moody the whole time, whatever. Like that was probably like my not my like least favorite, but of this modern section. There's classic Papa Pineapple from like 2 years ago with Tears of the Kingdom and shit. This is modern Papa Pineapple, and of the modern Papa Pineapple streams, that's like bottom three, along with the one Silk Song stream where like I was in a shitty mood and then like I spilled my drink. I spilled my drink and then no, I actually like that one in post. I don't know. It's probably just like the first Silk Song stream because I was like getting back into it and I was just pretty like quiet or whatever, trying to I don't know, trying to find things to do. And now I've just kind of found my groove again, I guess, found it again. My Emperor's New Groove, of course. Not some like old fucking take it out of the trash, brand of shit new. No, this is mine. It's pristine. My groove. And you know what? The Resident Evil 7 stream that we just had when I was in in the cone, because I'm just speeding through it. I wasn't really talking through a majority of it. I was just kind of like saying things that are like happening in game. It's like that's fine. That's what a majority of people do. That's not what I want to be. No. Point is, we're 6 minutes in. We have about 2 hours and 40 minutes or so, till midnight my time. I was gonna say changing the sleep schedule, like I've been saying, but no, I like with with us going back an hour over the weekend and whatnot, and just like after all this time, like I woke up an hour early this morning, like an hour before my normal time. So I think it's at this point where I can just say my sleep schedule. I'm not changing into it anymore. It's done, But midnight is still like, hey, we're winding down. It's time for a workout. I have a little routine. Day one, hit the full workout. Day two, I do a lot less. I just do like the main things. It's not as much. And then day three is a rest day. So you got workout, less day, rest day. I felt like saying that because I have ADHD and I gotta ramble. And whatever's on the top of my mind, you hear. And that's how this works, okay? If you don't like it, you best go. The door's right there. Milo, can you show them to the door, please? Show them to the door. Nope, that way. That way. That way. Oh, he. Okay, no, he's not. He's just staring. All right, come on. I don't know why you jumped down if you don't want to. All right, he's just gonna stare at me weird. All right, let's play this shitty game. Oh yeah, so I probably have to do. Will game capture work, or do I have to do window capture? Let's take a look. That looks fine to me. All right. Oh yeah. The reason why I was gonna start at 9, but then I was like, oh, I didn't have enough time. I was finishing up dinner. No, I wasn't actually. I was reading all this. I had to just get it all in. Get it all in. I'm sitting here and this is flashing in front of me. We're gonna do some shock therapy. Uh oh accept. So I here let's get to the homepage before I briefly talk about. Oh, I don't remember this being a thing. So yeah, I played Security Breach on the day that it came out. That was around the time I got my FNAF phase. So really fucking late. And I was hyped because I was like, all these trailers and shit, this looks so good. They can't fuck it up. And they did. But I like when I first played it, I was having such a blast. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And then I got up into the daycare section, like an hour in. And then it just didn't work. And I've talked about this, and a lot of people know about it on like certain PCs, or I don't know if it has to be lower end ones like mine. It just won't work. It would just keep crashing, continue crashing because of the fucking moon statue in front. It was like too many polygons or whatever. You know, it's one of the big problems of this game is how shittily like compacted everything is. So I have to run this game at like the actual lowest settings possible in order to get it to run properly. But that's the thing is, since the game kept crashing there, I didn't really play it until I went to a friend's house and played it, and then we fully did it. And I was like, oh, I still like the game, but it was kind of shitty. And just like over time, I mean, they've probably changed things. I know they made like a bunch of patches to this game, so there's a lot of things that are gonna be new to me. I haven't seen anything on this game since fucking it came out, and then whenever MatPat did his videos on it, because they're like GT Live, I watched those. So this already, I don't remember this being a thing. Till it's barely visible? Oh, I think it's barely visible. Alright, I'll be normal. There you go. Does it just say ruin? Is that how it works? Okay, that's right, because ruin is a DLC. I don't know, I thought ruin was just a different thing. So let's open up options just to see. Okay, so on small, sure, whatever. Reticle. I would like that. Tutorial cards. I don't need those. Stealth indicator. Sure. Helpy blurb. Ruin only. Well, I don't care. I'm not playing ruin. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Since it kept crashing, there was like a way I had to like turn off like all the shaders and like kind of like do some weird shit in order to do certain sections of the game. If it still crashes there, I'm not doing that shit. We're ending this. I'm not gonna like spend 20 minutes learning how to do this and whatnot again. No. Fuck that. If I have to find out like how to go into like the debug menu and do all this shit in order to get it to run past that part. No. But they've done so many patches, I will give them hope. I didn't like look at the patches. For all I know, it's still gonna glitch there. It's still gonna crash there. Fucking, we're gonna find out in like an hour. I guess it doesn't matter. Apply changes. Are there any? Is there like scroll down? No. Okay. Controls. Sprint toggle. Yeah, I'd like that. I will be playing with keyboard. Crouch toggle. I don't care. Mouse sensitivity. I don't know. We'll find out. Keyboard look. Keyboard look controls only. I don't really understand the difference between that and mouse sensitivity, but sure. Okay, we're just gonna scroll down. We'll deal with it later. Sprint, boom, interact. Yep. Crouch. Bam. The cam and shit. Yep. This looks fine to me. Inventory, ruin doesn't matter. Controller. I'm not playing on controller. Video. Yep, that's correct. Brightness. Oh, we gotta have that. We gotta make it spooky. We're pretending that it's still Halloween, so we're gonna go like 35. 35. Here, let's do restore defaults. Oh. I'm just... Uh-oh. My screen went black for a second, and then my OBS... Did it crash? Did it break the fucking stream? I think my stream crashed. Fucking security breach, god damn it. You wanna work?